All right, now we're going to move on and do the fourth page of the review packet. So here we're showing some graphs, and it says write the equation in the form listed by using the given information. So this problem here, it says write the equation in point-slope form, and we're given this graph. So remember, for point-slope form, we need a point and we need the slope. So the first thing I'm going to do is find the slope. Now, I can do that by just doing rise over run between these 2 points. So if I do rise over run, I have up 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my rise over run is 4 over 6, which can be simplified to 2/3. So my slope is 2/3. So I have that, and then I need a point. Well, I can just pick any of these points on the line. I'm just going to pick this point here, which is 2, 4. Okay. And once I have my slope and my point, I can just go ahead and plug that in right into point slope form. So y minus 4 is equal to 2/3 times x minus 2. And then that's all we have to do for that equation, or for that problem, because it says to leave it in point slope form. The next problem says to write the equation of a line in slope intercept form. So for slope intercept form, we need the slope and the y-intercept. Now, if you look at this graph here, you'll notice that the y-intercept doesn't go through an intersection point nicely. So we can't just guess what the y-intercept is. We're going to have to find it mathematically. So to do that, we'll have to go to point slope form first. But first thing I'm going to do is find the slope. So I'm going to go between these 2 points. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I went down 3 over 5. So that's the slope. Yeah, just double checking myself. And then like I said, we can't exactly tell what the y-intercept is. So let's think about what else we know. Well, we know a slope and we know a point. So 4, -2, for example. And if I know a slope and a point, I can do point slope like I did up here, and then just convert this to be in y equals mx plus b. So that's what I'm going to do here. So y minus a -2 is equal to -3/5 times x minus 4. And so that's really y plus 2 is equal to -3/5 x minus 4. So now that I'm in point slope form, I can distribute and solve for y. So I'll distribute and I'll have y plus 2 is equal to -3/5 x plus 12/5. I'll subtract 2 from both sides, and I'm going to do this work over here. 12/5 minus 2 over 1 is really 12/5 minus 10 over 5, I mean. And so that is really 2/5. So my y-intercept is 2/5, which I would have never been able to tell just from looking at that graph, okay? So don't just guess. You can find it mathematically by doing point slope form and then converting it to slope intercept. So my slope is -3/5. My y-intercept is 2/5. So the equation of the line is y is equal to -3/5 x plus 2/5. Okay? The next one is one of our special cases, and this is HOI. It's a horizontal line. It has a slope of 0, and it is written in the form y equals a number. Okay, and in this case, the number is -3 because that is where the y-intercept is located on that line. So y is equal to -3. Okay, the next one, I'm going to do slope-intercept form. And so for slope-intercept form, I need the slope and I need the y-intercept. Well, the y-intercept is obviously clear in this problem. It is 7. It intersects right here at 7. And then the slope, I do rise over run. So I'll go down 2 over 3. So -2/3. So I can easily write slope-intercept form because I know the slope is -2/3 and I know the y-intercept is 7. The last problem on this page is also one of our special cases, but this one is Bucks. It's a vertical line. It has an undefined slope, and it is written in the form x equals a number. Okay, and x equals -3 in this case as well, because this line goes through the point -3 on the x-axis.